Hey Adam, thanks for being here. First one in the chat. What are you painting tonight? So tonight I'll be carrying on the Tyranids that we did on Wednesday. And then I'll be making the final squig boy orc thing. What's his name? Oh, I can't remember. Mine's a bit frazzled. And then maybe painting something small, opening some trading cards, and that'll be it. How about yourself? What are you up to, Adam? How's your weekend? Thank you for being here. Let's get this camera on, shall we? Get the camera set up. Apologies. Oh. There you go, you can see my legs. And if you're thinking, you should have done that before you went live, you are 100% correct. But here we are. Just chilling. Went to Dragon Force concert over the weekend. Nice. Heard of him, I've seen him live myself. I saw them live, a long time ago, maybe even 15 years ago. Did you enjoy it? Did you have a good time? Right, here we go. We are live. We have the camera on. We have the camera pointing roughly where it should be pointing. Probably a decade since I last saw them. Always a vibe. Yeah, good stuff. Whereabouts did you see them? In Edmonton. Okay, nice. Sounds good to me. Right. So what do we need to do today? So last stream we did orange and yellow contrast paints, as you can see. So we've got the yellow on there, we've got the orange on there, 2 layers of each, 2 thin coats. I'm guessing you're pretty good at guitar. What makes you think I'm good? I've certainly got some guitars. And if you want later we can have a little play. But I used to be pretty good a long time ago, and now I just I like to play riffs every now and again, just chug out some chords. Do you play, Adam? So what I think I'm going to do is put a white contrast on the sides. see how we get on with that. Because I think the white contrast will be a little bit grey, and then I'll put like either a skin or a bone kind of colour over the top, and then it should look reasonable. Let's shake up the contrast. Yeah, white's always a funny colour. But in this instance, I don't need like hot white or ice white. I'm just happy with like a grey kind of, because it's going to end up a bone colour anyway. I don't mind it too much not being actual white. I was looking for a new guitar earlier actually. I want to get a 7-string. 7-string Ibanez is what I'm hoping to get. Want to learn eventually, but it's a piano. Ah, okay, nice. Popped in to see what I'm painting, and now you got to head out. Ah, thank you for being here, Adam. Appreciate that. Have a good evening, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Right, let's do a little bit of the old painting, shall we? So essentially with this, we're just tidying up any loose ends we had from the stream last week. So where I've done big chunky bits of orange like that, just tidying it up. That's the idea. It doesn't have to be perfect, but something is better than nothing. This one's not too bad over here. This side can't be the same. Okay, that's that tidied up a little bit. Do the same on this one. How did you learn to paint 40k, by the way? Yeah, I just went straight into it, man. Essentially, I just did stuff. Some things went badly. The things that went badly, I asked the internet for help with. And then I tried other stuff. But I find often the two best ways to learn something is firstly, give it a go and see what happens. I mean, things like skydiving, probably not great to just have a go and see what happens. Or bomb defusal. And then when things go wrong, either figure it out by trying something different, or ask the internet. See if you can find the helpful people. And not just the trolls. And it's interesting because when you look at my models, you look at the first ones I painted versus like the ones I'm painting now, and there's a nice curve of improvement, which is nice. Means I've learnt something. Right, so that's the grey. The next bit I want to do is the turquoise for the weaponry. What I might do is get a slightly smaller brush, do we think? How did you learn to paint Warhammer, Adam? Or have you painted at Warhammer? I don't remember. I don't think I've seen any of your stuff in the Discord. Is this the right colour? Gotta be right. Gotta be. What's the worst that can happen? What's up? Sunshine! In the house. How's it going, sir? You good?
Armchair doctor, full recliner, feet on an Ottoman empire, giving advice just like everyone. I must assume he thinks I'm pretty dumb or deaf or destitute. My loot is better spent than saved, okay? My art's greener, wife's dreamier, cookie cutter, I'm a quitter or a winner, I can't tell. Definitely going to hell. My ego must be kept in check, and it's about time that I asked. What are you on? What are you on? What are you smoking?
I'm okay, thank you, Sunshine. What have you been up to? What did you do at the weekend? I saw that you'd painted quite a few models. I saw you'd shaded one as well recently. And worked on the Space Marine Captain. Good job.
Adjacent, post-divorce, more golf course, keeping score. Off the court is bad. Lose all her friends that you had. Yeah, you can make US dollars, but that don't buy no self-awareness. Wish they sold it in a can, but there's no chance. I think myself is someone else. Mental health totally shot. The ozone layer fully rocked. Red Bull giving me the twitches. A good time to get religious. Hope is a raisin, bacon on the pavement. Priorities out of whack. Shack attack. What are you on? What are you on? What are you smoking? How do you land on these conclusions? Why can't you see it? It's a joke for a dream. What are you on? What are
Been painting your cultists. Yeah, very nice. You don't have the paints for the Tyranids on the base. Well, you could mix some paints together. If you've got a red and a blue, you can make a purple. Or you can just paint them whatever colour you want. Rule of cool, my friend. If you think it looks cool, then that's the rule to follow. You have a purple contrast. Okay. So if you colour it grey and then highlight it white and then put the purple contrast directly over the top, it'll look spiffing. So everything I'm painting now is contrast paint. This model has been entirely painted by contrast paints. Major Havoc in the house, boy. How's it going, good sir? Are you good? Right, that's the turquoise on that one. Now to do it on this one. Just in the workshop getting the resin printer going. Nice. Yeah, I'm alright, just painting these nids. My PLA printer is going well. Having a lot of fun with that. I spray painted all the stuff that I've printed yesterday, so got some stuff to paint. I've got this, don't know if you've seen, but I've got like almost like a bust, which is half skull and half Space Marine helmet. I think it looks really cool. I think when that's painted it's going to look awesome. What's on the list for the resin printer? What you cooking up, Major Havoc? The only Chaos guys left are the Possessed and the Master of Possession. Yeah, I'm not a great fan of painting the Possessed. I haven't been. My first Possessed I bought in 2002, maybe? Oh, and I hated them then. Master of Possession's a pretty cool model though. Thunderhawk gunship. Thunderhawk. Is that like this one? Can't remember what this one's called. Storm Talon, I think this one is. Pretty cool model. Quite like it. Bit dusty though, you can see I made this a long time ago. Look how much dust's on it. Thunderhawk is the big one, okay. Ah, the massive one. The massive expensive one. Is the Thunderhawk a resin one? Resin model, I can't remember. I think a lot of the biggest models are resin, aren't they still? What's the print time on something like that? When I finish the Chaos guys, I'm going to do Blood Angels probably. Okay, Sunshine, sounds good. So is it the latest Chaos Combat Patrol that you have? Not the old Combat Patrol. It came with a Hellbrute. That's the one that I've got. I don't have the new Chaos Combat Patrol. £1,000 resin model from Forge World. It's going to take a day or two with all the parts to print. It looks like one bottle of resin, so 15 quid. Wow! I'd be really interested to see what that looks like in the 3D printing section of the Discord. I hate the resin models. I've got a resin Tyrannid and some resin Orcs that I bought from Warhammer World. And resin is horrible stuff. Not a fan. I didn't know they were resin when I bought them. I wasn't particularly paying attention. Right, first layer of turquoise done. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So whilst they both dry, let's assemble our final Squighog boy. So do you have 2 combat patrols, Sunshine? Are you able to have battles at home? Do you have someone to play with at home, or do you go and have battles in the local town, or how does it work for you? What's the hobby look like? Ooh, where are my instructions? Oh, they're here. Under everything. You have a local... Oh, you got a Warhammer store 10 minutes away. Good stuff, Sunshine. So, do you intend on having some battles? don't really know the rules. Well, I tell you one thing, they are very, very welcoming and very friendly for new people. They will really help you learn. And you can get the app, and the app has the Combat Patrol rules on it, so you can have a look and learn your statistics, or your stats, your strength and your toughness. I mean, that's dead. Right, we need clippers. Check. Paint. Check. Right, 56 and 55. So this one's got a wheel for a leg. Nice. But yeah, you can go into the store and they'll teach you how to play. You can use your own models or learn with theirs. Most stores will have the starter set all set up and ready to go for you to learn from if you want to. The Chaos Space Marine Combat Patrol is my first ever and the only box I have. Nice, it's a good start. Chaos are a fun faction to collect. Lots of models in Chaos. So Chaos and Space Marines have like pretty much the biggest collections, so plenty for you to choose from. Hey, Christopher! So today we are painting some Tyranids. We are making a Squig Hog Boy. And then once they're done, we'll see what else we get up to. Maybe do some basing. We've got some trading cards to open as well at the end of the stream. How about you, Christopher? What are you up to today? It's your first time here with us. Thank you for being here, Christopher. Just looking at what Necrons to buy next. Okay. What are you thinking? What's your current thoughts? What Necrons do you have currently? I've got some. I've got some assembled Necrons ready to paint. I've also got some destroyers, I think, in a box somewhere, ready to be made. Haha, I'm a clanker. You want my list? Yeah, man, go for it. You can either post it here or in the Discord, which is where we share our work in progress. More than welcome. If you press ! Discord, then you'll get a link. You can come and join us. You'll be more than welcome. How exactly does this fit here? Maybe that's the wrong way. Yeah, it is. There we go. Alright, bit of glue. Post a Discord link in both the YouTube chat and the Twitch chat for anybody that wants to come and have a look. You are more than welcome. But anyway, Christopher has 2 overlords. Back in the day we'd call them a HQ unit. Fits in pretty snug. So this wheel fits on here like so. Glue's on. It's a gluey boy. You never know with wheels whether you're supposed to glue them or not. There we go, that fit on lovely, that did. There we go. 2 overlords. 2 Plasmancers, 2 Royal Wardens, 1 Scorpec Lord, 60 Warriors, wow, that's a swarm, 10 Immortals, 1 Annihilation Barge, 1 Ghost Ark, a Doomsday Ark, a Reanimator, 3 Scorpec Destroyers, 5 Triarch Praetorians, and 1 Heavy Locust Destroyer, wow. Very nice, Christopher. If you have any models you want to post in the Discord, it'd be really good to see. Whereabouts are you from then, Christopher? How did you get into the hobby? Floating Hands figure. An Infernus Marine from Sunshine posted in the Discord. Nice. Sweden was dragged in by my friends. Very nice. That's what friends are for. Right, let's put this head together. That's a nice big Necron army though. How many points is it? Do you have many battles, Christopher? About 150. Okay, so yeah, you usually have to trim it down a little bit. Well, that's the thing with the way they do like the points balancing and stuff. You never stay at exactly 2,000 for long, even if you do manage to get there. Figure out how his head's supposed to fit here. I think I should have done a better job at... Where's my... I didn't really cut these bits off well enough, and I didn't think that they would need to be too... Thought I could just glue and it'll be okay, but it turns out it wasn't. Let's go again. There we go, it's much better. Right, he's got a head now. That is very useful. Played like 6 games so far with this many points. Our favourite thing so far is a Ghost Arc and Reanimator. 20 model Necron Warriors. Healing capability is disgusting. Yeah, when I first ever played Warhammer when I was very, very young, I used to absolutely detest the reanimation ability of Necrons. But it's interesting because they're not the only faction that can do it nowadays, but they are possibly the best at doing it. So what made you pick Necrons? Did you just look at them and instantly think, yep, I like robot zombies? Or was that what your friends didn't have? Or always interesting how people end up with the things they end up with. It's almost like picking your first Pokemon. Okay, Christopher, you've joined. Let me give you a roll, because what we do is we default it to see nothing, because that protects us from bots. And as you are a bot in Warhammer, a robot, a zombie robot, but from what I can tell, a real life human, you now have a role and you can see the history, you can join in, you can have a look, show us what you've got. We've also got channels for World of Warcraft if you have any interest in that. We have channels for 3D printing, showing off your food and your pets, so feel free to get involved, my dude. Thank you for being here. I'm a big fan of these armour plates. I never know where to put them or how to put them on. Right, give them a minute to dry, because I'm forever knocking the armour plates off. And I'll sit in anticipation of some crispy bacon. Nice. People have got some good names in Discord. We've got one guy that's called An Actual Anus. That's my favourite Discord name. Who doesn't enjoy crispy bacon? Yum yum. Right, we've got a squig hog. Now we need a boy to put on top. Kind of wish I'd bought the new Orc Combat Patrol, because I've still got the old one. I would have got some of these in the new one if I'd have bought that, but here we are. Because you get some of these, you get some beast snaggers, and something else as well. Looks like a pretty cool box. I still think the value of the old Combat Patrol is bigger though. My painted army is posted. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh wow. Top quality guy here. Look at this. I like it. Good stuff. Got a nice effect on the guns. Still need to put quite a bit of effort into my Necrons. Nice. Based them nicely as well. Let me show you one of my warriors. You ever seen these with the The little green plastic things in the middle. Yeah, those basins are really good. What's that, sterling mud? Is that what you've used for the base? Have you ever seen these before? The old ones from when I was a kid? That's what you used to get with Necrons. You used to get a little bit of green plastic for all the weapons. So that's from like 3rd edition, 4th edition, when they remodeled the Necrons in like 2003 or something like that. Pretty cool models. I also used tiny grains of actual sand for some roughness. Nice. Yeah, I noticed you got quite a nice texture out of it. Yeah, that's really cool, man. Hey, JJ! JJ's back in the YouTube chat. How you doing, dude? Are you good? JJ, another one of our US viewers. From the east coast of the USA. Welcome back, JJ. Good to have you here. How was your weekend? You had fun? You had a good one? Got people chatting in YouTube and Twitch now, which is nice. As we make our final Squig Hog boy. Did a bit of camping for the first time in a while. Okay, nice. Now I'm back to hobbying. Good stuff. What are you working on, JJ? Did the camping go well, by the way? Wasn't a washout or anything like that? Decent weather, perhaps? Christopher, you magnetized some stuff. So you can have 2 Doomsday Arcs. Nice, that's good. I always envy people that are skilled enough to magnetize. But then I'm also like a make a decision and stick with it kind of guy. I also don't have the patience to paint 2 sets of weaponry. Ah, there were no bears and good weather. Okay, good combination, JJ. Now you're working on some terrain for Frostgrave. Or any fantasy skirmish game. Nice. Look forward to seeing that when you've done. Or even any work in progress pictures. I spray painted my terrain yesterday. Give it a base coat. So yeah, looking forward to getting that painted up and on the tabletop. Although my 3D printing compared to your skillful creations, not quite the same, I guess. Whoops. Oh, I keep gluing the wrong bits because I'm not paying attention to the instructions. What a turd. Right, there we go. He looks more comfortable now. As long as you get train on the table, my man. Yeah, let me give you a quick glimpse. So this is what... Oh, that's a bit big for the camera. This is what I'm working on. You can quite see that. So just some ruins, basically, is what I'm working on at the minute. So hopefully get a load of that done. And also, I've made this, which, as you can see, I've put a bit of a base coat on. I'm going to try and paint that up and make it look pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool myself. And that's the rule that we live by. If it's cool, I'll give it a go. So Christopher chose Necron's bit because my friends chose Drukhari, and he says it's dry getting a variety of unit models. Okay. Like being able to specialise a bit. Nice. Yeah, so that's the sort of stuff we're doing with the 3D printer, terrain and cool Warhammer stuff. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to painting that. I think it's going to look pretty cool. Hey, maybe I'll paint some of that later on. We'll see what we get up to. But I'm going to be on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week, so if you guys are around, you're more than welcome. Trying to up the stream to 3 days a week. Seeing as you guys are giving me the fun and confidence to be here. Whoops. Let me put the head on first, because otherwise I'll biff it. It's funny how the first one you get a choice of heads, and then after that it's like, you must use head numbered 57. I knew that would happen. Whoops. Right, let the head dry this time, you silly sausage. Now I'm considering getting a Tesseract Vault. Two main downsides are transportation issues, okay, and way too much work. Let's have a look at what a Tesseract Vault looks like. Doesn't immediately spring to mind. Oh wow, yeah, that thing's cool. So it's basically like a monolith, but like that opens up. Wow, that's a cool model. Expensive. Yeah, expensive, but looks really cool. It's a variety on the obelisk. See, in my head, that's called a monolith. Are they the same thing, or have I just got the wording wrong? The thing with a crystal in the top. I remember them being released when I was a kid. Different things. Ah, okay. Good to know. Hey, you can almost see my Necron collection above my Tyranid one that I posted the other day. Let me post my Necrons for you to see, although they're not really painted. Oh, here we go. Right, there we go. So you can see my little collection, hopefully. Most of it's still awaiting quite a bit of paint. Ha, me likey. Hodbrod, how's it going, sir? Are you good? My favourite Polish bear back in the chat. This there we go, that's how that fits on. Nice. So now we just need the little grot. Saddle grot, and we're off to the races. So yeah, in the last 2 streams I've posted 3 shelves of Warhammer, and that's about a quarter of my collection. But yeah, with the Necrons it's kind of it's not always easy to put your own stamp on it. So that's why, as you can see on the right hand side, I've started making some very orange additions. So the orange pipework, I think, makes it stand out a little bit. So I'm going to work that angle, see how that gets on. How are you, Hodbrod? What have you been up to? Whilst playing games, it does not matter, of course, but I love the lore stuff. Lore stuff is always fun. Necrons are the worst enemy of the Tyranids. Yeah, because Tyranids don't see the point, do they? I think there isn't a lot of biomass involved in a Necron. And Orca that were made to kill the Necrons don't even like doing it, so they don't. I mean, you can only kill an unkillable robot for so long, can't you? Like, after it reanimates for the 7th time, you gotta think, right, okay, played too long now. Well, what's up, man? What's up, Hodbrod? Glad WoW's at least going well. You just need Arakara, Priory and Dawn, and then you've got Resi 12. Nice. World of Warcraft chat. Sounds like you're doing very well tanking those dungeons, friend. GG. And JJ has posted something in the Discord. Let's have a look. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. What's that from? I think you said earlier. It reminds me of Diva from Overwatch. I know it isn't, but it's that kind of look, isn't it? Dio. A mini Dio. Looks awesome, man. Very impressive. What did you make it out of? Painted really nicely as well, man. I like the goop coming out of the pipe. That looks really cool. It's a mini from Temu. Okay, okay. Bit of 3D printed action then, perhaps. Well done on doing everything on a 10, Hodbrod. That's all of your teleports unlocked then. I always get this feeling when I get to the end of a sprue and there's loads of stuff left on it that I've done something horribly wrong. Oh, that was the best grot out of all of them. That one assembled so nicely. The scenery is poured plaster moulds. Oh, that's cool. Never even thought about that. Plaster moulds. Hodbrod got all your teleports in the 3rd week. Wow. Very impressive tanking, dude. Right, so this guy stands on the exhaust by the looks of it. So from what I can tell, he stands kinda like that. What on earth? That doesn't make sense. Oh. Over here. No. Put glue on that for no reason. Right, don't move. He's exactly where I need him to be. Okay, let's get the base. Right, let's hold that there whilst we chat with chat. good number of people here again today. Thank you all for being here. Good to see plenty of stuff in the Discord as well. Whoops. Oh, it doesn't look like I've got enough glue on there. First time for everything. Hey, got room for one more. A level 7 Dark Mage. I don't see why not, my friend. How are you doing? It's not quite right, is it? That might work. See if that works. A level 7 Dark Mage approaches the chat. Doing good. Time for some evening hobby time. Well, if you like evening hobby time, you're in the right place. I'm good, thank you, sir. We do evening hobby time on a Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. And there's plenty of us in the Discord as well. If you do !Discord, you'll find yourself a link. And you can come and see what we've been working on and entertain us with your collection as well. What are you working on, good sir? Very nice. And how many armies is this you have? From the way you've written that, it feels like this may not be your first army. Right, so I've got some square squig parts, which could be good. I could put those underneath my dreadnought for some basing. That'd look quite cool. Just keeping an eye out on the Discord in case we get a level 7 Dark Mage join the group. So, I sold my armies earlier this year, so right now I have Cathay. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. Cathay? Crimson Fists, about 500 points of Emperor's Children. Nice, there's some cool Emperor's Children models. And a bunch of Spearheads. Okay, Age of Sigma. I got my first ever Spearhead a couple of weeks ago. Of course, it was Blood for the Blood God. As well as a few models I like to paint to break up the monotony of army painting. Nice, that'd be cool to see. I was just showing off some of my 3D prints. I got a 3D printer a couple of weeks ago. So I've printed some terrain. and a pretty cool Warhammer thing as well. Let me grab it, show you. Quite looking forward to painting this thing at some point in the not too distant future. But yeah, it's cool to paint the occasional thing that's not an army. But yeah, it'd be nice to get you into the Discord, have a look at some of the stuff you've got. Oh, so you've leveled up from between Discord and Twitch. You've gained a level. GG. And JJ's posted some work in progress mutilated marines. Wow, they look good. Look at that. Look at the intestines on that one at the bottom. That looks awesome. That's going to be particularly good, I think, that intestine one. Exposure to the warp gained you a level. Nice. Did you manage to resist its insane ramblings, or are you going to post some craziness in the chat? My resistance to the warp is very similar to an orc. Yeah, I've got a spearhead somewhere. Looking forward to putting that together. My first ever Age of Sigma stuff. Although we have assembled a couple of Sigma models on the stream. I've got a couple of characters that we put together a couple of weeks ago. But anyway, we made this today whilst we were waiting for the Tyranids to dry. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. So now we'll get back on the Tyranid, shall we? So we're gonna layer up the scythes with some pallid bone. Shape this up. Posted some of my most recent minis over the past few months. Okay, let's check it out whilst we shake up the paint. Okay, we've got another professional painter in the chat. Got professional pictures as well. These were clearly pictures taken and ready to go. Nice. Okay, okay. I like it. That's an interesting colour scheme for Emperor's Children. Ah, is that a wolf as well? Nice. Is that a purple Skaven as well? Is that Skaven? Certainly looks ratty to me. Nice though, dude. Thanks for posting that.
Hey,
Hey, Christopher did a follow. Ooh, yeah. Follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. Yeah, baby. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you. Took a brief trip through the warp to celebrate that follow. Appreciate it, man. That's quite a display. Yeah. Briefly taken over by the Chaos Gods, but we are back now. Appreciate that dark gift you have bestowed upon me. It's from the Scaventide box. Very nice. That's a pretty cool model, that is. Especially in that colour scheme. I like it. Good stuff. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate that. And thanks again, Christopher, for the follow. Today is the first time one of my Warhammer streams has more viewers on Twitch than it does on YouTube. Not overall, but concurrently. So thank you, Twitch gang. Gang. Appreciate that. Which one of these is the brush I was using? This one. Posted a whip picture because you toned the purple back a slight bit then. Oh, that'd be cool to see what you did to it. Always good to see a before and after. Gonna need multiple layers of this. Haha! I know who that is without looking. Skull Candy baby. How you doing, sir? Are you good? How's your day going? How was your weekend? Only it was wedding time, wasn't it? Just remembered. Where are the tuxedo pictures for the Discord? How did it all go? I hope it was splendid. Lil sis got weddinged. We'll put a few in there. Nice. Look forward to that, man. Did everybody have a good time? Did it go well? Were there no lawful impediments? Hey, Jeremy's back. My favourite French Canadian. How you doing, dude? How was your weekend? Right, this first layer of pallid bone complete. Now we'll do a second layer of the turquoise. Turquoise. It all went well. Good to hear, School Candy. Jeremy did some aggressors. Nice. School Candy had a good party. What was the buffet like? Was it a buffet? What was the food? Was it proper meals? Buffet? Pizza? What was going on? That's almost more important than everything else. The food. Posted your paint scheme on the Discord. Did you see them? Let's have a look, Jeremy. Oh, your Lamenta paint scheme. Yes, I did. Although you guaranteed me it was yellow, but to me it looks very brown. You need a better potato camera. But yeah, they look pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Any hot bridesmaids? Oh, nice, man. Nice pick. Looking good, dude. Nice. Starters were lamb meatballs, shrimp, baby crab cakes. Oh. I feel like Homer Simpson. Prime rib and bacon wrapped chicken. Oh. And late night was pizza galore. The amount of times you come to my stream and make me so friggin' hungry, it's ridiculous. The food master. This is what the time zone difference usually does, but this time it's a weekend recap making me hungry. My aggressors are even worse. Nice. I look forward to seeing it, Jeremy. As long as you like the colour scheme, what does it matter to anybody else? Now, it's good to see do something a bit different as well. Like these Tyranids don't look like most other Tyranids you'll see. But I think they look cool, and they're mine. So, that's it. How do you like them apples, eh? second layer always makes things look better. Should have done those spikes orange really, but here we are. This is the world we live in. Can always paint them orange afterwards if I fancy it. I'm going to have to put some more paint on the palette. You forget how much paint it eats up when you're doing the second layer. It's like painting a sponge. Right. Well, that's that one with his second layer. Looking good. What do you guys think? Once that dries up. Let's put some more paint on the palette. I was going to put some music on while making a D&D character sheet. Nice. How do you do your character sheets? Do you use an app or a website, or do you do them manually yourself? Hey, it's not about being better, it's just about enjoying it. That's the main thing, Jeremy. If you're enjoying it, what does it matter what it looks like? Let's just have some fun. And the good thing about this painting that I'm doing here is if you've never tried contrast paints, definitely put it on your to-do list to have a go, because you can base it black and then grey, or grey and then white, or whatever you want to do, but then you slap on the contrast paints. You don't really need to think too much, and you get some pretty nice results. It gives you like a natural light and shade, which is good. And if you paint anything particularly badly, you just say it's battle damage. Ah, you do your D&D sheets yourself, so what you're working on right now then? What class are you going for? You used to be able to play D&D in Warhammer shops many years ago. That's why it was originally called Games Workshop, because you could play multiple games such as D&D. How many of you knew that, hey? Right, it's pretty cool so far, so good. Now we need to let them dry for a bit. For the battle damage, that's literally my entire paint scheme. The brown is where the paint came off and you saw the rusted metal underneath. Nice. And the class is a homebrew of a fisherman. Nice. Like Nat Pagle from World of Warcraft. If you know, then you know. I don't know. Well, I guess you've never played World of Warcraft. Fun game. We got a YouTube sub at some point as well, but it's not popped up on my recent events yet, so thank you, whoever that guy was. We've got a few people watching right now. Thank you to the YouTubers. In the YouTube versus Twitch stakes, Twitch is winning tonight, so thank you all. Haha! They're the most random every time I do them. My current character is a 47-year-old fisherman named René. René! I like it. I like it, Jeremy. Twitch is always winning. Only today, usually I have more people on YouTube than Twitch, but today, Twitch is going well. Let's do some Twitch shout-outs. We've got Skull Candy, we've got Just Joe, we've got a level 7 Dark Mage, Ghost Lady, Hardbrod, Major Havoc, and number 9 Supporter. Thanks, guys, for being here. Appreciate that very much. Very good, very nice. There's 3 people on YouTube, yeah. 3 on YouTube and 7 on Twitch at the moment. Not too bad, not too shabby. There have been 74 different people on YouTube throughout the stream, so pretty cool to have you guys here. Especially whilst we're waiting for these guys to dry. Once they're dry, I can do another layer of the skull kind of colour on the sides. The pallid bone. Do you consider making full-length YouTube videos? Maybe. I'm definitely working on some shorts at the minute. I've got a couple of different shorts ideas. I've got a number of projects in my video editor, but I'm going to reshoot them because I filmed them with a terrible camera and the settings were on like potato setting, and I didn't realise until I uploaded them to the PC, and yeah, pretty poor. However, I've made I'm going to put some music over them, and I've made the music myself. So, I think it's going to be pretty cool, but you guys can be the judge. And also, you know how I'm opening these Warhammer trading cards that we opened on the last stream? I'm going to make those into shorts as well. Darktide or Space Marine 2? I would have to go Darktide, I think. Although that's possibly a bit of a controversial opinion. Where do you get the 40k TCG? You can get them from, in the UK, you can get them directly from Panini, who manufacture them. That's where I got mine from. Skull Candy, do you want to open a WoW pack? Have you got the points for a WoW pack? Or do you want me to just open some Warhammer packs so you can see what they're like? I'm going to put the Warhammer packs up for like a 5,000 point redeem. Because they cost me a lot less than the WoW ones. The WoW ones are so expensive. But because you can still buy the Warhammer ones from the manufacturer, they're quite a bit cheaper. You just turned in a WoW pack and I didn't see. Oh, dearie me. Let's have a look in chat. Skull Candy redeemed open WoW TCG pack. Nicely done, Skull Candy. 23k points. Earned and spent. Hey, Ghost's here too. And How. Wow, we're getting busy. We are getting busy. How in the YouTube chat? How are you doing? If I get something, give it to Ghost. Okay. Do you play Magic? I haven't played Magic for a number of years, but I do really like Magic. They do some Warhammer Magic Commander decks, I think. Maybe I'll get one. Okay. So, do you want a Alliance pack or a Horde pack, Skull Candy? Oh, Ghost Lady, man. Sorry to hear you're not feeling very well. Hope you get better soon. Real question. I know what you're going for. For the Horde! Horrible. For the Alliance. Hey, we got Plague Doctor Man in the Twitch chat. Cool Tyranid colours. Thanks, mate. That's what we've been painting today on the stream. We've also assembled a Orc Squighog boy. And we're about to open for Skull Candy with his redeem of channel points. A Heroes of Azeroth trading card pack, which is pretty much 20 years old. How is back and fine. That's good. I'm glad you're good. I'm okay as well, my friend. And How is working on their own miniature game. Nice. If you want to post some details of that in the Discord, that would be cool to see. And Plague Doctor, do you have any Tyranids, or are you you sound like a Death Guard kind of person? Right, Skull Candy, here we go. Let's see what we get. Can we get a loot card? Remember, we're looking for, at the very bottom, a scratch off reveal code. We can get a mount, we can get a toy, and we can get a pet, I believe. So let's open these and see how we get on, shall we? Radak Doombringer. Mark of the Wild. If anyone's played Hearthstone, you'll recognise some of these artworks. This is the original trading card set for World of Warcraft. Interest you in a pint? Lie in wait, okay. These are all of the commons. Sacred Duty. Guardian Steelhorn. Natural Selection. It's a secret to everybody. Rend. Nice warrior ability there. Oh, there's a rare card. Landro Longshot. There's an uncommon. Mason's Fraternity Ring. Another uncommon. Crichton Barleybeard. And another uncommon. Old Bones. I think a few of us have felt those. So no loot card. Got some pretty cool cards in that pack. Thank you, Skull Candy, for earning the points and spending them. But I think because you picked the Horde pack, you don't get any prizes. Hodbrod, oh, they still sold those packs. No, you have to get them off eBay and they cost a fortune. He'll be right back to Warhammer. I just turned in points for a pack. Yeah, we'll be back on. We'll be back on the Tyranids, but We opened some cards for Skull Candy, hoping to get a loot card. There's a card in there that's worth 300 Great British Pounds, but not in that pack. Plague Doctor, I'm doing rough. Oh man, how come? What's going on? Getting sick. Worried it might be COVID. Yeah, look, that time of year, man, the weather's changing, people getting a bit ill. Whereabouts are you from, Plague Doctor? Sounds like you need a Plague Doctor. Are you in the Discord, Plague Doctor man? You can post the Liberator squad, it'd be good to see. And how come you can't join the server? How? Have you tried the link? Let me post the link in the YouTube chat again, just in case you want to see that. Oh, that's not the link. And that goes for anyone that's in the Discord. If you in the YouTube, if you want to click that link, you can join us in Discord. Let us know what you're working on and how you're getting on. Jeremy and Hal both making their own games. Nice. Plague Doctor is a Blood Angels kind of guy. Nice. I like the is it the Sanguinary Guard they released fairly recently? Pretty cool models with some nice wings. And Jeremy is working on a humans versus elves, simple as possible tabletop game. Nice. Yeah, Plague Doctor, if you just type !Discord, the link should pop up. Ah, Skull Candy beat me to it. There you go. Yeah, you can join that, have a look in there. We've got a few channels. We've got models and miniatures, we've got 3D printing, we've got some World of Warcraft stuff, some music stuff, some pets, some food. And How isn't managing to join for some reason. There we go, Plague Doctor is here. Good to have you here, sir. Thank you for joining. I look forward to seeing your creations. The elves came from another planet and enslaved the humans, but the humans are revolting. Nice. But I'm bad at 3D modelling, which is pretty important. Well, if you think about it, the Orc Dreadnought in the first Warhammer box was just a cardboard cutout. So maybe you can go down that route. It's called Shard. Nice. Look forward to hearing more about that, Jeremy. Good idea, I'll work on that. Good stuff, Jeremy. Yeah, if you look up the was it the second edition box set with Warhammer, had a cardboard cutout figure in it, a bit like D&D. I'll drop the rules on Discord. Awesome. Look forward to it. Right, tell you what, whilst I'm waiting for that to dry, should we put some paint on this and see what it looks like? Should have sanded it, really. I need to invest in a sander, just a little one, just to smooth this lot out. But until then, let's just paint it and see what happens, shall we? Yeah, I 3D printed this. Thought it was pretty cool, so seeing as I'm waiting for the Tyranids to dry before I put my next coat of pallid bone on, let's get a nice big brush and really really chunk a load of this on. I might even use my dry brush. It's the biggest brush I've got by quite a distance. Right, let's give this a go, shall we? Ah, corrupted faction. Sounds good. Good to hear that we've got some creative game makers in the chat. Try and get the bulk of this done with the big brush before I try and get down to the little brush. It's going on really well, to be fair, this paint. Whoops. See if I can get this off. Okay, getting the blue on there pretty nicely. Whoops, he says. Where's the hole gone? There we go. Right, now cover up my fingerprints that I've just left whilst trying to get it back on the holder. Wouldn't be an Olmouth stream if I wasn't ballsing something up. I've got blue paint all over me now. Right, let's get one of the smaller brushes. Get in the recesses. And then down the side near the skull. Let's get this. Tell you what, this thing just eats paint. Just soaks it up, all of these layers of plastic. Soaking it up. See, there's still a bit I need to get under there. It's going to be tough without taking it off the stand. Oh, I'll tell you what, I can just hold it. Can I? Snug. Now, don't mess up like you did last time. Right. How do I get this back on this time? In a better manner than I did last time. Oh man. There we go. Wasn't too bad this time. It's bled a little bit onto the skull, but not too bad. Nothing we can't tidy up. Hey, Plague Doctor's posted some stuff in the Discord. Nice. Look forward to seeing them with a coat of paint. Good stuff. Right, now whilst we have that painting, drying should I say, let's get another layer on the Tyranids. Where's my pallid bone gone? This is why you put your paints back, so you know where things are. Right.
Ooh, yeah.
Probably a bit too much, but at the end of the world. Keep those there. This one. This a rub. Right, let's get another layer of this pallid bone on here. Definitely put far too much. So I didn't put enough on the palette earlier, and now clearly put too much. But it's going on nicely, which is what we want. That's all we can ask for. Essentially, we just let it pull where it wants to pull, I guess. Let gravity do the hard work. Did he say phallic bone? Nearly. Pallid. No phallic bones to be found around here. Right, that's one. I'm reassured. This is the stuff. No penis paints around here. Just on birthday hats. Yeah, that's it. Hey! Dasmall! Hey! We got a new follow! Following me, yeah, he's following me! Carnage, Wargaming, can't you see? We got a raid, baby! Raid, baby, oh yeah! How did we enjoy that? As we travel through the warp, thanks to Dasmall Wargaming. Thank you for being here. Thank you for raiding. How was your stream, Dasmall? Favourite 40k book? Mine's Dead Men Walking. Do you know what, Jeremy? I've never read a 40k book. What would you recommend as a first one?
Thank you for following my stream, my friend.
Hey, Dasmall followed. Another trip through the warp. Thank you for following me, baby. Yeah. Oh, the Chaos Gods will be happy. They will be happy. Thank you, Raiders, for being here. Carnage Wargaming with a follow. Dasmall with the follow. How did your stream go, Dasmall?
Impulse buys are a guilty pleasure of mine. Yeah, yeah. They are crucial to my trivial vision of life. Never mind that I don't have any cash. I've got plenty of plastic. Who could pass up such a killer deal? I don't care what the price tag is up front. As long as I can make the minimum payment every month.
So, Jeremy recommends the Tanith series for those looking to get into the Warhammer books. Okay. And why do you recommend that one, Jeremy? What makes it particularly beginner friendly?
I want one of those. I can't live without state of the art. Gimme.
Okay, we've got plenty of pallid bone on those bone sides now, which is good. Not the most talkative raiders in the world. Couple of follows though, so I appreciate that. That'll go down very nicely. Been a good stream today, thank you all. Start with the Founding Omnibus. It's 3 for the price of 1. Okay, that's good. Good shout. Joe in the chat as well. Just Joe, thank you for being here. How was your weekend, Joe? Did what are they called? Did Copenhagen win? I was trying to think of the name. That's the right name, right? Hey, no worries, JJ. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm here, ready to go. I'm glad that you survived the stress though, Joe. That's always a good result. Jeremy has got to go soon. Well, I appreciate you being here, Jeremy. Always good to have you here. And whilst we let those dry, Perhaps we open some Warhammer trading cards. And yes, Copenhagen won. Wow, that's good. Very good. And we've even got the twerking Minecraft emote. What's better than a twerking Minecraft emote? I'll be gone when you read this message. Oh, well, I'll hopefully see you soon, Jeremy. Right, so here we have some Warhammer 40k Dark Galaxy official trading cards, still sealed, only just. There we go, seal broken. Right, let's open 3. 3 for today. And then I can make some shorts out of this for the YouTube. So anyone that wants their message to live forever on a YouTube short, feel free to spam me with your best emotes. Oh, you ran into your ex on the train. That's not what you want, is it? That's not the best train journey. Did it all go okay? Right, pack number 1. Y'all ready for this? Still trying to learn what the pack trick is. I think the last 2 cards have a chance of being shiny. So if I take... what was that? No, the first 2. So if I take the first 2 and put them to the back. Alright, let's have a look, shall we? See what we get. So, we have Imperial Knights, Warden, a Space Wolves Thunderwolf Cavalry, an upside down Black Templar. Who doesn't like Black Templar? Whoa, we got Necron's Tomb Blades. We've had quite a lot of Necrons in the chat today. And a Tau Hammerhead Gunship. Chaos Demons. Bloodletters of Khorne. Now there's a model that I enjoy. Blood for the Blood God. Oh, it's shiny. Black Legion. Dark Apostle. Getting all the chaos today. And finally, Talons of the Emperor. Valerian and Alea. Nice. Pretty cool pack, that one. Pretty cool pack. Okay, second pack. Here we go. Okay, so 2 from the front to the back. That will be our potential shinies. I mean, the quality control on half of them being upside down isn't brilliant. Anyway, Imperial Agents, Assassin. We got a Dark Angels Deathwing Terminator. We got an upside down Imperial Fist. Death Guard Plague Marine. Nice. I like them. Who doesn't? The Tau Kroot Carnivore Squad. A Rucker Truck Squig Buggy. Lovely jubbly. Okay, we're on to our shinies. We've got a Black Templar Chaplain. And to finish it up, Space Wolves Blood Claws. Nice. And the final of our 3 packs for today. Here we go. Okay. 2 to the front, there are shinies. So, Drakari to start with. Deathwatch Reaver. We've got a Harlequin Starweaver. I like the Harlequin stuff. Pretty cool. We've got a Thousand Suns Rhino. Nice. A Tau Piranha. I got one of those for my birthday. We've got an Orc Gorkanaut. I have one of those in a box, ready to be built at some point. Okay, on to the shinies. We got Adeptus Sororitas. Nice. And finally, another Black Templar. The Emperor's Champion. Awesome. Right, hopefully you enjoyed the artwork on those guys. Should we carry on with some more blue on this thing that we 3D printed? Hey, Opticopy. How you doing, sir? First time here. Thank you for being here. How am I doing? I'm good. How are you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Although we need some more of this paint. Let's shake it up, shall we? Let's shake it up. So Joe, how was your train journey? Did it all go okay? Is that the first time you've seen each other? The drama, the suspense. Doing well, yeah, going to be getting back into 40k after about 10 years. Nice. I started getting back into it last year for the first time in a long time. And I find that when I put these streams on, so I'm streaming Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, it's good to have that set time and that group of people to sort of paint with, make with, share on the Discord. We've got a Discord if you're interested in that sort of thing. You're going to be starting from scratch. So what are you going for? What do you fancy for your first army on your return? First time after no contact, okay. They ran away. What a reaction. Silly sausage. The guy must be the silliest of sausages. So, Opticopy. Chaos Marines. Nice, my favourite. Black Legion Chaos Undivided. Yeah, you can. Nowadays you can have you can have like Khorne Berserkers in your Undivided army, for example. So you can have allied units. So you can have like you can have Chaos Knights, for example, in an Undivided army, or Chaos Demons. That's why I like Chaos. Like, it's got really, really good options. So I need to get a rulebook and codex first. So you can get apps on your phone. You can get the official app, which will give you your... If you get... A good starting point is to get a combat patrol. All the combat patrol rules and data sheets are all on the official Warhammer app for free. And then my army app that I use is called New Recruit. And that allows you to put an army list together and has all the data sheets on there. Which is very, very useful for when you're trying to put an army list together. Alright, got a good layer of blue on that. Well, 2 layers actually we've done on the stream so far. Joe, I had that exact same scenario many years ago. Exactly the same thing. Funny, isn't it? Funny the way these things work, hey? Man, I mean, clearly it's not great and perhaps shouldn't be laughing, but maybe one day you'll see the funny side to it too. Just shows you these people were not worth the heartache that they created. And once you can get past that, the world's your oyster, as they say. What you want to do is fill the void with plastic miniatures. And then you can start painting those and uploading them to the Discord. Your plastic miniatures will never let you down. Oh, we got a new follow. Through the walk we go. Oh yeah. Opticopy in the house. Opticopy in the house, baby. Well, thank you very much for the follow, Opticopy. Appreciate that. Let's have a look. Could I still paint them all the same scheme and then have 2 different squads have different marks? Like Terminators could be Tzeentch, but still Black Legion paint scheme. Yeah, of course, why not? Yeah, you can assign them if you get the New Recruit app. You can let me. Where's my phone? Let me just double check that it's in there in the way that I think it is. Yeah, Joe, you need to ask Santa to bring you... In fact, it's your birthday, isn't it? Between now and Christmas. Either way, you want to get some Warhammer. Especially for an arty person like you, I bet you'd do a good job. Right, so if I load my Chaos army, Undivided army. Skibbity-beep-bop-bow. Dum-dum-da-da-dum. So I've got a Terminator squad in there. Oh, it won't let me see the stratagems for it because I've not paid for the app. And that's not particularly useful, is it? So I've not been able to help you there. So I've got the free version of the app. But yeah, the way that the marks and stuff work is probably not the same as it was when you last played. In fact, even like HQ units don't exist anymore. So like if you want to run multiple Angrons or Lord of Skulls or anything, you can now. It's not like it used to be when you had to have one HQ unit per X amount of combat troops. Looking forward to painting myself a nice blue Demon Prince. Nice, I've got a Demon Prince ready to be assembled in a box somewhere. Looking at getting the Chaos Space Marines Combat Patrol. Plenty of figurines in there for a good price. Yeah, we had we've got a guy in chat called Sunshine. He's in the Discord as well. I was getting you a link to that Discord, wasn't I? Yeah, he's just started his first ever box, and that's the Chaos Space Marines Combat Patrol. It's a really nice box, but do you know what? I prefer the old Combat Patrol, so that's the one I've got, which has got a Hellbrute, some Havocs, Dark Apostle, and some Legionaries as well. If you just put !discard !Discord into the Twitch chat, you'll get a Discord link. You can come and join us. December birthday for Joe, yeah, so put some plastic miniatures on the wish list and some paint. Last time I played was when your deep strike units could miss and you lost all 5 Terminators on a shoddy dice roll. Okay. Yeah, deep strike's a lot less deadly for you now. It's pretty much just pick a spot that's 6 inches away from the enemy, pretty much. Acoustic games. Enjoy cricket, filmmaking, guitar and RPG. Well, I've got some guitars behind me. Cricket as well. So whereabouts are you from then? Cricket isn't... it's quite specific, the countries that cricket is popular in. Are drop pods still a thing? You can use... There are drop pods. In fact, there was a new drop pod released recently where the doors don't move. Fixed position doors on a drop pod. Who wants that? From South Africa. The person I sit next to at work is from South Africa. Fun fact. And you're an umpire as well. Nice. My granddad was a cricket umpire back in the day. get back to cleaning this, although all of my water is now very blue. My dry brush is never clean. I don't think it's possible. I think it's such a deep brush. It's just stained whatever colour I last dry brushed. Them's the rules. Are these clean? Relatively clean. Good stuff though, we're getting a right good audience. South Africa. I need to get one of those maps that shows where all the viewers are from. I play acoustic guitar and bass guitar. Probably more bass lately. Got myself a 1969 SG KBK2. Wow. That sounds impressive. Let's do a quick Google on that and have a quick look. Vintage. Doesn't look like a bass though. Ah, I found the bass version. Nice. Not really a Gibson guy, but that looks awesome. Looks like a nice model, that one. I got a bass on the wall. The black and white one is a bass. The other three are 6-string electric. Let's have a quick look at this. Yeah, pretty cool little model this. I mean, I've slapped a couple of layers of paint on in quick succession, so that's going to take a little bit of drying. But that's good. Good to have got a bit of paint on that. And these are the Tyranids that we've painted in the stream today. Looking pretty cool. Still drying in a couple of areas. I'm very happy with how these are looking. Really nice. Pretty unique colour scheme as well. I don't see too many yellow and orange Tyranids. Do I do a little orange dry brush over the top? Yeah, I think so. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? Just got to locate the medium dry brush now. Do we use the medium one or the big one? I think the big one. Well, it's good to start big and go small rather than the other way around. A lot less likely to have problems that way. Just going to nip for a quick wee actually, and then we'll carry on. I'll be back in a minute. There we go, in for a wee, didn't wash my hands. Sue me. Made in Japan, I have to play in this short gauge now. I don't know if I ever want to go back to a full-length bass. SG is so much easier to stretch between the frets. Yeah, that's the thing with particularly the first few frets on a bass. You've got to have massive hands, especially to get the pressure on them. My bass has got it's in drop B tuning at the minute, so like the strings are incredibly thick. In fact, the lowest string is so thick that it doesn't even fit through the bridge. Let me show you. Nearly put that through the roof. So I'll put it down here. I mean, forget how dirty and dusty it is, but look at that. That's the lowest string. Because it's so thick, like you just can't get it through. But if you're playing heavy metal, you can end up with big heavy strings. Let's get some super deep notes on the A. Yeah, the lowest string is tuned to a B rather than an E, so several semitones lower. Right, we're going to use some real bright orange now. I mean, that's literally what it's called. Does exactly what it says on the tin. Oh, I just need some tissue. We're going to do some dry brushing. Because I didn't get the blue off, I've now got like a green colour instead of orange. Not ideal. This is not going well. This is what you get for not properly cleaning your paint brushes. I guess if I only use the tip, should be okay, right? See what we get. Pretty reasonable. I like that. Not too shabby at all. It's given a real nice contrast to the orange on the back and all the carapace. Don't know how much that shows up in the camera, but it's looking good from where I'm sitting. Happy with that. Right. Do the other one. Pretty nice, pretty nice, pretty nice. Not at all shabby, that. Right. I think that's going to be it for today, guys. Get the brushes all cleaned up. And then any ideas for what you want to see in tomorrow's stream or Wednesday's stream, if you want to put that in the Discord. Anything you've worked on during today's stream or anything that you want to post will be good to see in there as well. So this is what we finished up with. To Carnifex Brood. So, for anyone that hasn't done, !Discord in the Twitch chat. I'll post a link in the YouTube for those of you that are there. And we will get off for the day. I'll probably get my first box of Legionnaires later this week. So are you going to buy them separately rather than the Combat Patrol box? You have to see if you can get the old Chaos Combat Patrol box, because that has them in there. You get it from the store. You don't have eBay or anything like that. I don't know what websites South Africa has available to it. There might be like a discount store online that will deliver to you. A few importers, yeah. You might get an importer. Or some people on eBay, right? eBay's an international thing, is it? We have very few. I read that wrong the first time. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you're quite a distance away from everyone down there. Although, who knows which way round the Earth actually is. Maybe you're on the top. Not in a rush. When I take my time on models and enjoy it, yeah, that's it. As long as you're enjoying it. Some want to do it fast, some slow. Some want to build but not paint. Some want to paint but not build. Whatever you find and whatever you enjoy, that's the way to do it. And always remember the rule of cool. We're at the arse end of nowhere. The rule of cool, very important. If you're enjoying it and you think it's cool, then why not? Well, that's going to be it for today's stream. Hopefully I'll see some of you in the Discord. Hopefully I'll see some of you in future streams. And when I get round to posting my shorts, hopefully you'll enjoy those as well. But as always, thank you all for being here. Thanks for the follows and the subscribes on Twitch and YouTube. Have a good rest of your evening, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.